Hey everybody, we're back with more Final Fantasy 15. I'm playing Comrades this time though. We are playing Episode Arydn, the last DLC we need for the last set of achievements to finish the game of Final Fantasy 15 in its entirety. We're starting off new. I don't think this is going to be as long as Comrades. In fact, I know it's not. I think it's supposed to be fairly short. Maybe in the vein of episode Ignis. I think. Not as long as Prompt though. We'll see. I looked at the achievements real quick. They don't look that difficult to get. We'll see though. Normal, please. I think we have to beat the game on normal to actually get the one of the achievements. The most difficult achievement, or the least gotten achievement on Steam, is the bonus fight that you get for completing the game. Like we had in the other episodes, at the end we have to fight a difficult fight and perform so good on it to get the achievement. So that'll be the last one we do and probably the hardest one. The other ones look like you just kind of get through playing the game enough. Execute X amount of a specific move, acquire all the moves. One we have to get seven sectors cleared, where in the game you only need 3 to progress. You have to make sure you clear the other 4 before moving on, otherwise you can miss it. Be sure to do that, and the rest we'll just get by playing it. We may farm the other stuff off camera. Just make sure we get through the game once, probably. Clear the sectors, and then they'll probably be... that may take 2 episodes, I'm not sure. But then we have to beat that final boss. That'll probably be its own episode. We might be able to beat this in 40 minutes and kill the special fight too. Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see. I'm excited, guys. Final Fantasy 15 in the bag. 2020. Again, just a reminder, Friday and Saturday, if we're not done with this episode, even if we are, the series, we're going to be playing Dead by Daylight. I believe. Some spooky game. Probably Dead by Daylight.
There lived a man, blessed by the gods, and revered by the people as their savior. His name was Arydn Lucis Kylum. And he was to have served as the first king of Lucis.
Wong. Okay. That's his brother, right? That's Arden's brother. I believe.
In other news, a member of the Border Patrol has been reported MIA since sometime before dawn this morning. The missing officer has been identified as 28-year-old Mars Sapientia. Although Officer Sapientia allegedly reported for duty at his appointed time, fellow officers say he disappeared soon after and has not been sighted since. Officer Sapientia is a tall, fair-skinned male and was last seen wearing his border
We knew that.
fatigues. Anyone with information on Officer Sapientia's whereabouts are requested to contact the Crown City Police immediately. And now a word from the Public Information Bureau. Today marks the anniversary of the founding of the Kingdom of Lucis. The Founders Day Committee has prepared a number of attractions in honor of this auspicious occasion, including a parade around the Citadel as well as a statue of the Founder King himself. All are welcome and encouraged to participate in today's festivities. This has been a message from the Public Information Bureau.
What about you?
Now, on to the weather.
Shouldn't you be looking for your buddy?
Today in the Crown City, we expect mild and sunny weather with nothing but blue skies.
I'm on
The
special
Borderlands
assignment.
may experience some inclement weather, starting in the evening and continuing throughout the
Oh, inclement weather.
That concludes today's news and
They brought an umbrella. Do we actually play as Arydn here? I don't even know. We must do.
Sweet
And all I can do is walk. It's okay. Can't run.
So this is the city's sonless built on the back of his own flesh and blood. Just look at them, free of care and unaware of the war beyond their wall.
In order to ensure the safety of all festival goers, we ask that you please follow all staff instructions. Vehicular access will also be limited in some areas around the Citadel for the festival's duration. In addition, traffic will be stopped entirely during the parade.
A lot of people around here.
For your cooperation.
Oh, thank you.
What need is there to worry when brick and mortar blinds them to the suffering outside? Why venture out into the world when you feel so safe within? What a life to live. This is the statue of the Founder King? I see the sculptor took quite a few liberties.
Jealous? He's jealous.
So what do you think, son? Not every day you get to see the king's personal bodyguards up close.
They're so cool. I want to be a royal guard someday.
And that must be the king's castle.
Is this the start of the game? Must be. Sweet shoes, though. And pants.
Let the fireworks begin!
Oh, it's Ifrit. Under my command, probably.
Cursed be the way of the gods.
Actually, pretty sweet model. I was debating whether I like the old one or the new one better, but I think the new one is much better. The Tale of the Fallen King, Prisoner of Fate. Okay. The year is ME 734. Spirits are high, and the Crown City is all of insomnia prepares to celebrate Founders Day. If the citizens of Lucian Capital are in for a rude awakening, Arydn has returned to interrupt their peaceful reverie. Darkness Awaits, Chapter 1.
Arydn.
Gentiana?
Oh, Arydn. You can't expect me to believe that.
Oh, but I do. You have my word.
Well, in that case... You look exhausted, my love. Are you all right?
I am. The gods bless me with a power and a purpose to cure people of what ails them. I must see their will be done.
Your devotion shall not go unnoticed. The gods will doubtless be watching over you. Just as I shall be watching over you every step of the way. It seems to me the cure for your exhaustion is comprised of two things, one of which is rest.
Oh? And the other?
Is me.
This is Luna's.
Pray be with me, always.
300 years later. I believe. Something like that.
He's alive. Just as the ancient texts told. Who? Take him away.
Not funny. Oh, we can look around. So that was Luna Freya's great grandmother? Something like that?
Don't touch me.
I think Arydn's probably like 1,000 years old, if I had to guess. Because it's like 1297, isn't it? In the game?
Everything is fine here.
Roger that. We'll transport the subject to your location.
And we'll have the medical team ready as planned.
I like the armor coolouts there. They're nice. Oh, you have to have armor, but you also want to be cool.
Over there.
Nothing to report. We're just...
Adagium sighted!
A level 12 royal guard.
Get it back in the cell, no matter what.
No!
That thing off this island.
No! Do I have to win this fight?
Stop. Cease this. Cease this.
At once!
Going Super Saiyan. Arydn enters overkill when his HP falls to 0. While in his undying state, his maximum or his attacks deal more damage, but his maximum HP falls every time he takes a hit. When Arydn's maximum HP falls to 0, the game's over. But I went beast mode. Press left mouse button to attack with your arsenal of royal arms. Hold left mouse button to blitz the enemy. Consecutive attacks. I got a sword out of nowhere. Oh, boys. Got all my strength back here. I think I'm supposed to hit F there. There we go. I think I have to get 100 of those, maybe? For another achievement? We'll get it. Plus right mouse button to dodge incoming attacks. Hold to quickly shadow step around the field. Well, that was sweet. Land 5 successful strikes to perform a finisher and create an opening to demonify the enemy. Yeah, we need 100 of those. How do I do it? Press F while the enemy is vulnerable to demonify them and harvest their life force. Cactuar.
Hey.
The old bad guy, good guy angle. We all know this one. Eminent Magitech Canad expert Vestial Basithia steals away the umbral isle of Engelgard and absconds with Lucius' dark secret, Abigium. He escorts the subject back to one of the Empire's Magitech research facilities for... Okay. Magitechnological. Magitechnological. Mouthful. Illusory truth. Chapter 2. The poop that took a pee. By Leopold Butterscotch.
Somnus. Forgive me, brother.
It is his brother.
But the throne seats only one.
Oh! Bro.
Gods, no.
Me 722. 400 years. 500 years. Well, 300 years later from the last time.
Arydn, Chief Basithia would like to see you.
300? Couple decades later. Or centuries. Well, assuming that each one of those is 1 year. I don't know. Sometime later. Moments later. A journal, okay. Pick up this journals. I don't think the journal's part of the achievement. We will take a look at them though at some point, I guess.
Might as well head out. I dare say this outfit wasn't tailor-made.
Classic Final Fantasy put stuff on the little corridor behind you there and just put something on a shelf. Okay.
Come, have a seat.
It's your favorite. Rolls.
Gods above, we thank you for the bounty you have laid before us.
Don't want your food getting cold, do you?
Sure rolls, Arydn.
Are you enjoying your stay?
No.
You've been asleep for years. Learning to appreciate the waking world will take time. Perhaps I can help enlighten you while we dine.
It'd be sweet if you could sleep for like a couple centuries. Okay, perhaps I can enlighten you while we dine. Ask about me?
Was your examination of me a fruitful one?
Oh yes, you've proven far more fascinating than expected. No wonder they kept you locked away.
For instance, you love rolls.
The powers of a demon could dwell within the heart of a man. It's incredible. The Star Scourge doesn't sap your life force. It gives you more. Your cells can regenerate themselves, and you can demonify other life forms as well. There's no doubt you are not a monster, a marvel. I can't wait to unravel all your mysteries.
I think he's hitting on us. Ask about the time. It's 7:30.
Has it been since you brought me here?
204 days. Roughly 7 months or so. Then again, the Lucians had you locked away in that prison for nearly 2 millennia. I'd be more surprised if you hadn't lost all concept of time. You must loathe those Lucians for what they did to you.
Is it thousands of years later? It might be 1,000 years later. More. Right? Is it No.
Meat. Cloned in this facility.
Cloned?
We cultivated somatic cells, used them as donors to fuse the nucleus transplant cells to the recipient oocytes, and then we...
Enough. I've no ear for the ramblings of a lunatic. What is it you want from me, anyhow? What about me interests you so?
You said it yourself, didn't you? You were chosen by the gods. And frankly, with powers like yours, I'd say you're nearly a god in your own right. We need those powers that you possess. With your strength on our side, we could finally put an end to the gruesome war with Lucis. You too must desire the fall of the kingdom that cast you into exile.
My desires are all in the past.
The man who wronged you may have died long ago, but his descendants live on to this day. Surely you must bear them some feelings of ill will.
My feelings are none of your concern.
Yeah. Let me just grab a roll or two, though. Literally unplayable, guys. Block his way again. Oh!
This is the fruit of my labor. A small portion of it, that is.
I feel like we've been here. Isn't this where Prompto had to come through?
A human life is too short to truly understand all there is to know about the world. Go on, have a look. Do watch your step, won't you?
Demons were first officially recognized as a new species roughly 200 years ago. According to ancient texts, however, humans have suffered from a parasitic plague wrought by the demons for upward of 2 millennia. Demonification is caused by a mutant strain of plasmodia that takes root in living creatures and changes their cellular structures. Infected creatures begin to disperse miasmal particles, the spread of which is known as the star scourge.
Okay.
This model is a replica made from plaster poured into a demon-shaped cavity discovered deep underground. Demons sublimate when their vital functions cease, so this particular specimen must have vaporized after the mud around it had already solidified. Scientists believe this subject burrowed into the earth in order to shield itself from the light of the sun.
Neat. That.
Adagium. That is what the Lucians call the monster they imprisoned for 2,000 long years. His powers surpass those of any mortal.
At 2,000 years.
His body is all but impervious to attack. It's no wonder the Founder King sealed him away on the Isle of Angel Guard. He undoubtedly feared this monster might challenge his reign.
That's the little island off the coast there.
It seems fortune smiles upon me. Though the Lucians kept him locked away for 2,000 years, I've managed to secure Adagium for myself. The raging winds and stormy seas may have cast all others away, but the waves parted for me that day and led the way. While I've yet to conduct any official research, the potential he proved in combat
You know, if he was so powerful, why did he get captured 2,000 years ago?
Isn't it? I pored over the ancient texts and found scarcely a mention of you. I barely believed you existed till I saw you with my own eyes. With your help, my research is proceeding smoothly. You have my thanks. Given the demon's aversion to light, they typically stick to the shadows until the sun fades and the night falls. Adagium, however, is different. Unlike his demon brethren, he can still function uninhibited in broad daylight. Of course, the ultraviolet rays harm him, much like they would any other demon. Yet his cells regenerate quickly enough to essentially negate the damage.
That's cool.
It stings.
Ah, it stings.
The sun, perhaps. I'd best cover up.
Might as well save, I guess. Yeah, we've done it.
This is our world?
It has been estimated that Eos came into existence some 4.5 billion years ago.
Okay.
Ancient myths tell tales of 6 protector gods who first alighted upon Eos in the ancient Solheim era. Fossils thought to be remains of the oldest members of the human race were discovered in the Vistala region. Some claim that humans discovered fire in the Sukarp region even before the dawn of the Solheim civilization. According to legend, the fire god Ifrit first bestowed his
Ifrit
upon a man who later sat the throne of Solheim. The mechanized civilization of Solheim is presumed to have originated in the Disgaea and Klain regions. Exactly when the civilization rose and fell, however, remains the subject of much investigation. The enormous crevasse separating the regions of Klain and Disgaea is known as Telpar Crag. It is here that the War of the Astrals is said to have taken place. When Ifrit tried to reduce mankind to ash, the other gods fought back, and some claim this clash caused the collapse of Solheim. It is said that Ifrit, having lost the War of the Astrals, was interred atop the Rock of Ravito. After the war, the ice goddess Shiva allegedly sank into a deep slumber, nestled in the Goravas rift of Voluk. To this day, no one knows what became of the blade god Bahamut.
Bahamut.
The earth god Titan can be seen supporting the meteor at the heart of the disk of Kothis in Disgaea.
Okay, cool. A little info about the gods there.
At center, we see what I presume to be Lucian warriors and the kings of yore. I've learned a great deal about the first king of Lucis, but I never knew he was second in line. It seems to depict a legend in which the chosen king dispels the darkness. If that's true, does that mean Lucis intends to someday stand above all others? Their trifling tales mean nothing in the face of our superior technology. Only we can restore balance to our world. At the top of the painting, we see the Oracle herself. The bloodline of the Oracle is one of the oldest in Eos, originating with Eromirus Flore. Only they possess the power to commune with the gods. This painting depicts the Oracle as some goddess of light herself. She'd doubtless prove a powerful ally if she could be persuaded.
I see it lights up the...
On the sides of
That's kind of neat.
we see the Hexathian. Conspicuously absent is the traitorous god of fire who started the Great War of old. Perhaps developing a deeper understanding of the demons will bring us closer to comprehending their divine counterparts. But what if I were to find a way to combine those two disparate elements? By my estimation, the grotesque creatures depicted here are likely demons. Could this mean these monsters
Good guess.
are harbingers of the apocalypse? If only we could find a way to harness their power for ourselves.
Is Arydn the key?
Was chosen to eradicate evil from Eos, and with the How could they fail?
How terrible that would be. You're just the king and you just happen to be able to commune with demons. And everybody's out to get you and you're just like, well, bro, I'm just trying to hang out here. Oh.
This must be how the gods feel looking down upon our world. Here we have a model of imperial territory. It includes our present lands as well as our future acquisitions. Feel free to have a look.
I already looked, bro.
There's something you should see. Come with me.
Are we going upstairs?
I found something most interesting on the Rock of Ravito. If my experiment on this specimen succeeds, it might provide the information you've been looking for. This way.
Oh, he's following us.
Is that?
Ifrit the Infernian.
You subjugated a god and brought him here?
He was sound asleep, just like the legend said he'd be, so we put him on ice. Do you think you could turn him
into a demon?
If you managed to demonify a deity, you could learn truths no mere mortal could ever dream of knowing. You'll access 2,000 years of his memories, and if you can control him, he'll be a weapon of supreme power. It's certainly an enticing offer, isn't it? Just think you could exact sweet revenge through divine retribution.
How do you know what I want?
I don't, but I know you have no other options. Well, shall we?
Okay, so it's all kind of making sense now. Why they made him a bad guy. Ifrit.
This way.
Because normally he's a good guy.
Ancient civilization
Good guy.
Solheim, forefathers of our magic technology, once flourished on this land. Had they not incurred the wrath of the gods, they may have remained prosperous to this day.
And you wish to restore them to greatness?
To surpass them, which is why I need you to lend me your strength. But I'm certain magic technology and demons are the keys to unlocking the door to a new future.
Alright, time to fight.
Lucians? But how?
Kunmi squad, Adagium sighted. Initiating backup from Nimbus squad.
Shutting down communications until all clear.
So, you've come to kill me, have you?
Or die trying.
It's all kind of making sense now. Then we gotta do that, or, whoops, I missed that. Press F at the right moment to deliver a counter-strike. So it's F to counter-strike, and F to demonify after we get 5 consecutive hits. It's kind of fun to play, actually. Pretty sweet, you can do that mid-air too. Hold shift and press F when the Phantasma bar is full and inflict royal retribution on your enemies. Yeah, that was cool. We have to do like 10 of those too to get another achievement. That should be easy.
Stop him before he destroys everything.
Yeah, my side. The answer is probably not. That's sweet. Defeat the enemies. Does that include Ifrit? Yeah, I guess so. I got this, don't worry about it. He's only level 46 god, I mean, come on. I could have beat him. F!
Oh, Infanian, grant me the power to take Somnus, his people, and his cursed kingdom, and burn them all to the ground! No!
I feel like more of the story is starting to make sense now. I kind of like it.
I was the one chosen to be king.
Arden.
Forgive me.
See the scaffolding in the background there.
I defied the will of the gods and revealed to Somnus you had been chosen to be king. I never dreamt he would try to kill you.
But he did. Somnus fooled everyone, so he could usurp the throne. Everything that happened, it's all his fault.
No, listen to me. It's my fault. I'm the one who ruined your future.
Yeah.
This was divine retribution for my sins.
You've no sins to atone for. Gods, answer me! Why have you burdened us with this fate?
Oh, she's a demon now.
Oh, no.
And she's been dead for forever.
The gods above, fulfill your calling, Arden, and punish me for my sins. Kill me.
That's right. Kill her. Put that monster out of its misery, just like I did.
Where? He's gonna do it.
I can't.
No, he's going to.
My calling is to save lives.
Just like you saved that innocent man by turning him into a demon.
Please, Arden. You must live.
I can't.
Not without you. Come. Why not give the lady what she wants?
Uh-oh. Spamming left click! We didn't get it. I think you're meant to get it. You must not be.
Once again, you failed to save her. No surprise. A monster can do naught but destroy.
I mean, you know he was going to do it because there has to be a point where he turns to madness, right? This is it.
I'll never forgive you, Somnus.
Somnus.
This monster may not be able to destroy you, but I'll see to it that I destroy everything you built. Hear me, gods above. No longer shall I supplicate you for pardon. No longer shall I sojourn toward the light. Nay, the path I intend to tread is paved with blood and darkness. No longer shall I seek your guidance. This path is mine to tread alone.
Chapter 3. I beat the game. I mean, we're 45 minutes into the episode. Hey, we didn't beat the game, did we? No way.
The Empire's demonic experiments bore fruit before long, precipitating the production of a Magitech infantry. As recognition for his contribution to this research, Arydn was inaugurated as Imperial Chancellor. Thanks to its newfound firepower, Niflheim managed to break the stalemate that shackled the nation for more than 100 years, and, in turn, forced Lucis to scale back its magical barrier. The untimely passing of King Mors ushered in the era of a new monarch, and the young Regis Lucis Kylum succeeded the throne. Meanwhile, Arydn began to spread the Star Scourge throughout the world, stealing people's memories and learning as much about the kingdom as he could. In time, those memories began to merge with his own, gradually transforming him into a wicked echo of his former self. And now, at long last, the time for his revenge has come.
You back to the deck of whatever the main city. Well, the city that Noctis is. Lestalium? Lestalium? No. Oh, it's the children who are wrong. Betrayed by his brother and bereft of his beloved, Arydn is burdened with the blessing of eternal life. His feelings of enmity towards the line of Lucius grow greater with each passing day as darkness continues to consume his body and soul. Poor Arydn. Good guy, bad guy. Mostly bad, though. He's got a revenge story, though, right? So he's somewhat... Yeah, which was kind of weird, but, playing through the main game, it seemed weird that his character just didn't have any... Just seemed like a asshole. Final Fantasy games usually don't do that. There's some kind of motivation. And the loading is just... It's taking his time there. Okay. Now we can play the game. Fiery Vengeance.
Attention, an enormous unidentified life form has appeared near the
7:34 MB.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Is this thing on? Greetings, people of the kingdom of Lucis. Do forgive me for interrupting the festivities, but I must tell you, this day of rapturous revelry shall be your last. Call it divine retribution. False kings and fraudulent nations are fated to perish.
Lucia. What's the name of the city?
Who is he? We've yet to ID him.
Whoever he is, it's clear he wishes us harm.
Not Regis, is it?
Stay here. I am going to put a
This is Regis. But this is okay.
Time to set to work.
Pew 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 pew.
Attention all units, this is your captain speaking. Code Red, I repeat, Code Red. Follow your commander's orders and get the situation under control.
So you got 100 of these, that's all. Need 10 of those.
Claris here. Have you identified the creature? Not yet, but we believe it to be demonic in nature. A demon. How can it possibly withstand the...
That is really fun to do, though. It's got to be said.
Citizens evacuate. The vanguard will take care of the job. Absolutely, sir. The Crown Guard is almost wiped out, sir. Target is still on the move. Special forces are on the way. Try to hold out until they arrive.
Oops. What am I doing? I do the Royal Retribution. He's so OP! Nerf Arydn.
Giving up the hunt already.
Oh, let me demodify you. There's one where you have to, okay, control, press AWSD when the tech bar is full to make Ifrit perform a powerful technique. Ifrit will temporarily fight alongside Arydn. Issue another command to resummon him into the fray. You have to do 10 of those as well. The Frigga.
Think you can kill me? I'd love to see you try.
Currently engaging the target. Sir, I don't think he's one of us. Then what the hell is he?
He's actually really fun to play. Pretty OP, actually.
Sir, we've identified the giant. It's the Infernian. Ifrit's the Infernian. Yes, sir. One of our officers seems to be controlling the Infernian, but we can't get an ID on it. What? Find out who he is at once. There seems to be some kind of disturbance. What's going on?
Why, whatever do you mean?
Now I need you to locate and destroy the devices amplifying the wall.
As you wish, just sit back and enjoy the show.
Now where in the world might those dastardly devices be?
Disable a wall amplifier to seize control of the surrounding areas. Check the map to view the location of the amplifiers. Wall amplifiers are also strengthened royal guards stationed around them. Disable the amplifiers to weaken the enemy's defensive capability. So, I think, yeah, we have to do all 7 of these for an achievement. There's a save point here. We'll get one of these, and then we'll hit the save point, and then probably call it an episode.
Find them and destroy them.
Press R to perform a phantasmal leap. Quickly point warp to a marked location. I don't really want to do that though. We'll go get that one though, I guess. Just jump down. It's kind of cool. For the nearby mana fonts to begin deactivating the wall amplifier. Alright, bro, I'm on it. I don't know, the music doesn't really sound like Final Fantasy music, but it's kind of cool when you're playing OP Arydn. Been all OP, and there's like a dude. I can't understand what he's saying, but kind of cool. Get the newly activated Guardian to fully disable the wall amplifier. Okay. Just up by an enemy's attack into blinds, and the successful blindside strikes can leave foes vulnerable to demonification. Blindside strikes cannot be performed while in an undying state. Just took a hit there. I cannot tell what's going on right now, but I think we're winning. Or undying state.
I've had enough.
I think we're getting our ass kicked here. Yeah, we totally just died. Like, not even close. So we're gonna have to play that a little bit better. Hopefully, yeah, from checkpoint. Just start us right here at the start of this. Well, that's the cutscene that looks like it's the start of the cutscene. No, okay, sweet. So the tip is to attack from behind to create an opportunity to demonify an enemy. Now watch me retaliate. Okay. No tips there. Shadow step behind the enemy to blindside them. Oh, did we demonify there? I think we did. It kind of hurt. Oh, we almost had the 5th attack there. There we go. Yeah, I think we got it now. Cast a frig on him. I think this may be the best DLC so far. I mean, I don't know how it's going to end or shape up, but it's pretty sweet. I like it. This gives us a bunch of stuff. Treasures and top hats. Yeah, they actually are hat shops.
It doesn't seem to have had any effect just yet.
Okay.
Keep
Earn ability points by demonifying enemies, then use AP to activate nodes on the demon sphere and acquire new abilities to aid you on your quest. Use AP to activate nodes on the demon sphere and acquire new abilities to aid you on your quest. Earn AP by demonifying enemies. So we have to complete all this to... Okay, we have this, right? Phantom Fade. Press space after jumping to leap in the air again. Nah. All remaining MP into special energy. Yeah. Sure. Meteor Strike. We should have got that probably. Oh well. This is gonna be sweet.
One of the wall amplifiers has been destroyed. But why would he target them? Is this a NIF attack? We haven't sighted any Imperial soldiers inside or outside the walls, sir.
We'll do a little bit of farming here. We got a couple minutes left in the episode.
Stop him at once.
And then, yeah, we'll call it an episode. Treasure chest right here somewhere.
I must say, I expected more from you.
What's this treasure chest at, though? On top of the building? Here we go. Look, items around Insomnia and sell them at shops for money. Okay. Then we can buy some hats. I'm in. What do we got? Gonna need the safety helmet for sure. And the straw hat. Hopefully we can put this on. Icon legend can be viewed from the main menu with 2. Oh, you equip Arydn too? This is sweet. Don't get a preview though. Can't put anything in that, okay. What was this? Dissension? Oh, that's where we spend the points. Okay. Suppose we could have sold that item for some money. The most wanted, the most taunted. I walk on my hands and you still can't catch me? I think that was the line. Like I say, that's the best line ever, but... Royal Guards may assault you without warning while moving about Insomnia. Time your button press with the on-screen prompt to gain the upper hand. Already done. Oh, I mean, I get an instant demonify.
That was thoroughly disappointing.
Yeah, this is sweet. Definitely the most OP character in the game. I need to get on that ledge, though. There we go. Oh! Map? This is the place to be. I love it. Great. Then we can get on the bus here, it looks like. Is this a bus? Item shop. I just feel really OP right now. Can be sold for a small amount of money. I don't think I need any of this stuff. I hope I'm not screwing that up. Of course, if it wasn't used for anything, wouldn't they just give you money instead? Raz, let's grab this treasure chest here first. This treasure. Do we have time for... Not really. Let's save. One's to break your neck in your sleep. That's how they do it. Boo, doo, 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 doo. Good. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this episode of Final Fantasy 15, episode Arydn. As usual, like, comment, and subscribe. You can see the YouTube schedule over here. We upload a video Monday through Friday at 12:15 Eastern Time. It's going to be Final Fantasy 15 until we finish this series, which we're almost done with. And after that, I don't know what we're going to be playing. But Saturday and Sunday are the VODs from twitch.tv/ZarlinTV. You can see that over that twitch.tv/ZarlinTV. We stream Friday and Saturday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. That says we're playing Final Fantasy VII Hard Mode, but there's an issue with the PlayStation Network. So we've been playing WoW, Shadowlands, pre-patch leveling. And Saturday we play like community-focused games. There's no stream this Friday and Saturday due to the holidays. I think we were talking about doing a giveaway for an Xbox Game Pass over there on Friday. Or we're going to do it on Saturday, but we'll have to do it next weekend. We'll talk more about that next week, though. But head over there, give us a follow. Coming out when we play games. Not this week, the week after, where the stream will pick back up. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. Until next time, take care of yourselves, and we'll see you then. See you guys.